Okay, I am recording Gare because me and Gare has had this one conversation since 2016 or 15. I guess it was 16, right? No, 15, right? Whenever Trump started running, and it all was like with the wall. And I told Gary, I'm not voting for him. Like, I'm not voting for Trump. And Gary asked me why. And I told Gary because of the wall. And then I later found out, I later heard about the Muslim ban. And I said to Gary, okay, yes, the border wall does not affect me, but I'm still against it. I said, Muslim, I'm not Muslim, I'm Christian. So that technically does not affect me, but I'm still not for banning Muslim. I'm still not for building the wall. Did I not say that, Gare?
Yes.
Okay. And I then said, okay, if I say build the wall, I'm against that. If I say Muslim ban, okay, ban them, I'm against that, right? If I ban everybody else and I discriminate against everybody else, what makes me safe? Because if I'm not standing with everybody and I'm like, yeah, gone, that don't affect me, get that out, get that out, get that out. When it comes to me, then there's not going to be nobody there standing with me because I was not standing with them. And did I not say this, Gary? Back in 2015 when Trump was running, when he was talking about building the wall.
Yeah.
And but I only say that because Brian Tyler Cohen, I'm watching his video. He's talking about Randy McNeely and Bill Lee, that bastard, is wanting to outlaw gay license, interracial license, and religion license. Meaning, if you're gay, you can't get married. If you're interracial, Gary's white, I am black, we won't be able to get married. And if Gary was a Christian and I was a Buddhist, we would not be able to get married because we will be religion. We will have interreligion. Like I said, if I don't stand up for you, what makes and if I don't stand up for you and I'm okay for you to get kicked out, for you to get denied things, when it comes around to me, there's nobody there to stand with me. And I've been saying this since 2015. So I'm not just jumping on the bandwagon. I am not just jumping on the bandwagon. I have been saying this since I seen Trump's first rally when he was talking about that he's going to build a wall and Mexico was going to build it. Was going to pay for it. I said, wait. I said, one, that don't make no sense. And two, why are you building a wall to keep to keep Mexicans out? I'm not for that. Like, what did certain ones do? Because I'm not for if one person do something to discriminate and to hate everybody. Because I have criminals in my family. So based on that thing, because somebody that is in my family did something bad, my whole family should be punished. That sounds like what happens over in, if I'm not mistaken, and please correct me if I'm wrong, North Korea. Like if Gary steals a loaf of bread, Gary will go to jail. Okay, if Gary dies in jail and he got 10 years and he only did 2 years, then me and the girls, if we are his family, his family has to do the rest of his time. Even though we didn't steal the bread, he stole the bread. But because his um his jail sentence didn't get finished, his family got to finish it. Okay, if it's not us, then his son. Because Gary's parents are dead. Gary's sister, because she will be his next relative besides his kids. So that's what I'm saying. That's not what this is. So when he said that he was going to build the wall around Mexico, and when he said that he was going to do a Muslim ban, it was like, okay, specifically who did something, right? Specifically who did something. Not, oh, because they are of this religion. They are of this, Gary, what am I trying to say? Not color. Uh, uh, race. Because they are of that race. Because they are of that religion. We're going to discriminate, and we're going to punish all. Even though not everybody of that religion, not everybody of that race have did anything. And what makes it so bad is him doing the Muslim ban. To my understanding, that's not even who did 9/11. Right? Gary, am I mistaken? Was it Saudi Arabia? No, it was not Afghanistan. It was Saudi Arabia. It was Saudi Arabia. Because that's why everybody... Yes, that's what I'm saying, Gary. It was not Afghanistan. When Bush went over to Afghanistan and he did all that, that was a little bit... He went after Saddam. That was personal because Saddam embarrassed Daddy Bush. And then so baby Bush went over, and but when 9/11 happened, if I'm not mistaken, that was Saudi Arabia. That was not Afghanistan. But yes, the United States went over to Afghanistan, and they went all bully and did that. And then when Jared Kushner is friends with the Crown Prince, that's why everybody's like, okay, so you are literally friends with the enemies. Because they said, and I am really trying to think of which person, and it might have been TYT that says this, that said that they found out that it was Saudi Arabia. It was like one of the big dudes. I think that's why they bombed them. Remember when they went and sent that missile over and killed that dude at the airport? I'm thinking he's the one that ordered the 9/11 thing against the United States. And then coincidentally, Trump just blows up an airport in the middle of the night. Remember that man? And that man was the only one that died at the airport. I'm thinking he's the one that did it. But Kushner, like one of his best friends, is the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. The Crown Prince is the one that went over and killed that man. And the journalist, the Crown Prince, is the one that did that. That's all I'm saying. But because since 2001 we was told it was Afghanistan, and then it's not Afghanistan. Yes, we went over to Afghanistan. Yes, we did that. But like I said, I'm not saying that everybody in Afghanistan is totally innocent. Yes, Osama bin Laden. I'm not saying that he was totally innocent, and he probably did some stuff that needed to be handled. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he didn't do 9/11. According And then you know how my brain works. It's after 8 o'clock, so it's starting to shut down. I'm telling you, because it came out that he didn't like that they didn't do it. Like, yes, they did other stuff. They did X and Y, but they did not do Z. That's what I'm saying. He's not totally innocent, but he didn't do 9/11. That's like um um Alec Murdoch. Yeah, he defrauded some people, and you know what I think. I think it was Buster or Cousin Eddie, or it was Buster and Alec, or it was Cousin Eddie and Buster. I've been saying that. But um I don't think it was Alec, and if it was Alec, I don't think that he physically did it. I think what, Savannah? What do you want? I was trying to show you this. I'm looking at you. My thing is I don't think. Yes, I see you skating. I think if Alec is responsible for I'm gonna say Bubba. My bad. I didn't mean to say the dog was dead. On Maggie and Paul. I don't think that he physically did it. He might have paid not John Marvin. My bad. He might have paid Cousin Eddie to do it, since he paid Cousin Eddie to do. But that's what I'm saying. He was there. That's what I'm saying. He's not totally innocent. He might not have did it, but he's not innocent. That was like my whole point of me saying that. So I'm not saying that, oh my gosh, y'all falsely accused him. He might not have physically killed Maggie and Paul, but he might have still had something to do with it, which makes him not 100% innocent. That just means he did not do said thing. That's why I was trying to come back with Osama bin Laden. He might not did 9/11, but that don't mean that he didn't do some other bullshit that should be punishable by death, and that was. That's all I'm saying. That my whole point of it is I don't have any point. You're right. I'm wrong, everybody. You're right, everybody. Because nobody's not even going to listen. Everybody's going to think that I'm stupid. I'm a stupid country bumpkin. Don't know what I'm talking about. And like with her brain shuts down at 8 o'clock. So I don't know anything. I guarantee that's what people's going to say. That's what people's going to say. That I have no idea what I'm talking about. I know people's gonna say that I'm just stupid. Well, let me be stupid. All I'm saying is I'm for equality. I think everybody should have equal rights if it does not hurt anybody else. That's how I feel. And it's so sick that they want to outlaw drag shows, but yet they want to approve child marriage. Make it make sense, Bill Lee. Make it make sense, Randy McNally. Because you're like, no, we can't have drag shows because we gotta think about the kids. But then on the same fucking bill, you got kids should be able to get married at 13. What about the fucking kids? What about protecting the kids? Bill, Randy. Oh, do they not matter now? Oh, okay. You want to outlaw abortion. Oh, we got to protect the mother's life. But yet the baby died 2 weeks ago, and the mother's body has not went into natural labor. You won't let her go to the hospital to get to get induced so she can pass her baby that is deceased. But yet you don't want to do that until she's literally setting up sepsis to where her baby is literally poisoning her. And then when she's in the ICU on deathbed, then you want to go, okay, yeah, now we can take the baby out. Okay, after that, she's in ICU. You're like, oh, well, you need to hurry up and get better so you can go back to work. Oh, you only had 1 day of vacation. Now you got fired. You're lazy. How dare you be lazy and want the government to give you teen care or health care because we made you keep your baby in your body, and your dead baby, your deceased child, was poisoning you, and we did not help you. We did not let a doctor get the deceased baby, the baby that don't have a heartbeat, out of you until it started poisoning you. And then when it poisoned you, because you only had 1 day of sick leave that you used by being in the ICU or the intensive care for 3 days. You got fired because you didn't go back to work. After that 1 day of sick leave, you got fired. Now you need government help, but we're going to punish you because you don't have a job, and we're going to call you lazy because you don't have a job. Make it make sense.